What's up, guys? This is Mike, and that's Steve, and we're OneDuo, and you're watching Buzz 33.
Coronavirus, you canceled the NBA. Coronavirus, you f***ed my 401k. Coronavirus, I got none left to say. Coronavirus, now I gotta wash my ass the old-fashioned way. Oh, coronavirus.
Well, I've been working with music, guitars, DJing, and such since I could remember. And I climbed the ladder in the open format DJ world, and I feel like I kind of reached a peak and it wasn't as fun for me anymore. So I took a little time off, and I realized that's what I really wanted. And I wanted to get into production. So I could have asked a whole bunch of people who knew music, but Steve at the time, he was my best friend. And I could trust him with the world, so I said, hey, you want to learn this together? I'll teach you everything I know about DJing. You teach me everything you know about business, and we'll learn production together and go into it, just build. And he's like, yeah, of course. So we met up, I think, a couple days after I gave him that phone call, and we were hanging out in my room, and we were just tossing names around, and we said OneDuo, and it was kind of that easy. We're like, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so OneDuo too, and kind of how we thought about it afterwards. Obviously, there's a duo, so it's Mike and I. There's two people in this duo, and what we do is we're trying to bring together the community and society together as one through our music. So it's just really like OneDuo is basically the process of just, even though there's so many different people in the world, everyone has something in common, and usually, music helps bring those kind of people together. So, that's also a major reason behind our name. And from my perspective, like Mike said, it was a no-brainer for me. Mike was one of my best friends, and to start, it was getting into music. Obviously, it costs a lot. It's a career that you're going to be putting a lot into. Your heart, your soul, your finances, everything, until you get to a position where it could fund itself. But Mike had everything to start with, and when you learn something with somebody, it just makes it that much easier. And you push each other. There's a competitive spirit behind everything. It's like, I want to learn more, and then by me learning more, it pushes Mike to learn more, and then together we grow. So we've been doing this almost 8 years together, and of course you're going to have your ups and downs, but it's just, I would never do it without anybody else, to be honest.
World, we kind of jumped right into live performances before even making any good music, and we realized we were kind of going at it a little backwards. So we would do some here and there, like house parties, clubs, if we got a booking, but we really, really took the time and just focused on the creation and the art of making music and putting all of our energy towards that for years. I say 3-4 years, just going at it every day, every night, until we were happy with our product and where we were, and happy that we were the route we were on into building our brand. And then now we're more focused on not during quarantine. Now we're back to focusing on music, but we were at a point where we were happy with where our music was, and we had a whole bunch in the lockbox ready to come out, and we were starting to focus more on our live shows.
Right. And I think we also got a little, I got lucky because before OneDuo, Mike was an excellent open format DJs. He did like teen clubs and all that kind of stuff. And he had a lot of connects and contacts that once we started OneDuo, he went to those people that got us out to the clubs on Long Island. And to be honest, this was before we kind of made anything, like Mike said, anything good. But to be able to get our name and our brand out there, and to be able to build some sort of fan base that when we did start creating music that was good to be able to release, we had sort of a crew and a team and a fan base behind us that made it easier for us to grow our brand and made it a little bit quicker for us. So I think that was an advantage for me, stepping into that area that Mike had already conquered, and then learning all the music together was just like an added bonus.
We've been doing live streams. We started that last week to raise money to donate to people that were impacted by COVID. And last week was our first week doing it. We did it on Friday, and we raised about $1,700 in 2 hours to help those in the front line, which is like really awesome. So this is like a new thing we're probably going to start doing every week.
Yeah, and it kind of makes it fun. It gives something to look forward to for all of our fans. We started playing video games on Twitch and just doing something back in the day called Studio Sundays, where we'd have people come in and just like drop, unreleased songs of theirs, and we would give them some feedback and whatnot. So we built somewhat of a good community on there, and just mixing that with our, our Instagram and our followers from there. Everyone joined on Friday, and it made it something that was really fun. We had our live stream up on the right, and we had some of our close friends up on a Zoom on the left interacting with the chat. So it was something different to see, and it just, everyone had contacted us after the live stream, just saying how it's giving them something to look forward to every single weekend now. Like, everyone can't wait. We're gonna do another one on Saturday on our twitch.com/OneDuo Music, in case anyone's wondering. So it's a pretty fun thing that we're starting here, just to make it pass the time pass. Hi, my name is Steve from OneDuo, and that's Mike from OneDuo, and you guys have just been buzzed.